Unbelievable. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has been told to lobby these three Yoruba politicians and must not underrate them ahead of 2023. Yes, so Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, it feels like the odds are not in his favor. This is the very man who works tirelessly to see to it that the current punishment Nigeria is going through, Nigerians go through it. What do I mean by that? He brought in Muhammadu Buhari, who has failed, who was defeated in the election between himself and Goodluck Jonathan in 2011. He was one of those who encouraged him, and put money down. God knew where the money came from to ensure that APC and Buhari come into play. Today, the rest they say is history. Nigerians know how much they are suffering. To mention but a few, a lot is going on. But the odds now are against Tinubu because one, his age, two, his health status, three, Buhari has been a Muslim, and now APC itself is asking for a Christian presidential candidate. So when you look at it, there is a lot going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, must not mistake or underrate some Yoruba politicians ahead of the next presidential election. The leader may face a series or tough opposition from any of the top politicians who should be discussed and looked at critically. The southern governors have done their part in asking for next president to come from the region. The request of the governors was contained in a powerful communion which was released after their last meeting in Lagos State. That means the governors have opened a good door for Tinubu, supposedly. Nevertheless, there are three Yoruba politicians he cannot afford to underrate. The national leader should know that Ayo Fayose is one of the most vibrant and valuable politicians in the current political structure currently. He may not be a governor at this time, but he's very strong politically. He's one of the people he must not underrate. Ekiti State is still PDP state, so to say, because he was the one who supported the current governor into office. The second politician Tulubu should not underrate for any reason at all is the vice president. Yes, although he supported the vice president to be the President Muhammadu Buhari's running mate, but like they say, a child has grown. Many things have gone under the bridge. It's no longer business as usual. Osibanjo has been working with Buhari since 2015, and there has not been any record or issues rivalry between the two men. Then it is possible that the president may want to support the vice president to take over from him, as many people, even northerners, are now rooting for the vice president to come on and contest for presidential role. It is Osibanjo who was one of the commissioner under Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu when he was the governor of Lagos State. But he cannot underrate the fact that the man now has power. He has been a vice president. The third politician that Tinubu cannot afford to underrate or overlook is the present governor of Ekiti State. Yes, the present governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Kayode Fayemi, is one of the persons Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has to do everything possible to also win. Having this man on his side will go a long way for him and will pose a good position for him rather than underrating or ignoring or pretending that they do not exist. If Tinubu wants to win the presidential election, he must not look at the North alone thinking his help will come from just the North. There are people in the South he must rivalry round to get to that position, and some of the people have been mentioned. So my wonderful people, now so the matter they reach our hands. Say Tinubu gets to put hands on deck, he get to stand up, he get to act fast like they talk. Person you feel say not reach anybody, if it become the very, very reason why you will go under. So then they look anything the way face, so because the person you consider not to be human being, feel surprise you. And waiting they happen now be that because Tinubu is still has his eye there, although has not publicly come out to say I want to contest for presidency. But I mean, with all the body language and all the works that have been going on, foot soldiers on ground, making sure that Tinubu's perspective is respected. I mean, they've been the one campaigning, printing, and all that. I mean, it's only a couple of months away. By the time we get to 2022, then the bells will start rolling, and immediately all hell will be let loose because it is the campaign for 2023, and you begin to see men coming out and expressing their position and their views and what they want. And so these are some of the things that are ongoing. The vice president, yes, you may have supported him to become Buhari's president today, vice president today. But listen, whether you like it or not, your child that you used to run around and just say, come on, do this, do that, is no longer business as usual. The child has grown, and you have to respect the fact that your child is not an adult. He now takes decision on his or her own, and you really have to respect his opinion or her opinion. That's when parents and children begins to sit down and discuss and analyze and talk about things that are relevant and important. So these are some of the things ongoing, and Tinubu has been advised seriously not to underrate these people, because really and truly his eyes is tending towards the north, thinking that all of his supposedly whatever will come from the north. But you may think that everything will come from the north. It may shock you. Oh yes, if it shock you, because right now the same our conservative that said they were going to support Tinubu have come out to tell when after Babangida spoke, they said yes, that they've considered it. They don't want any weak person. They want somebody who is strong, not somebody who goes to the hospital every now and again. The same people that once said they were going to support him all the way. So when you look at it, have you heard of the word called change? It's one of the most constant phenomenon in life. Change. You'll be surprised. People change like night and day. Somebody who has said, I will give you this thing, come tomorrow. So the only person who can truly, really, really trust and, put all our eggs in one basket with is God Almighty. You see, human being, don't you will just decide, you will just get heartache unnecessarily. And that's why they say talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Somebody can promise you something today, and tomorrow that person will not be there. You see, leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Do have a fantastic day. Bye for now. Don't forget you have a voice. Let it count.